Hi guys, we are looking for Forex traders just like you to take part in our educational challenge. You can earn while you learn. The goal, the purpose of this educational challenge is for you to become a pro trader and trade capital of up to $500,000. You will be given access to a bespoke indicator that has been developed by expert traders over many years. This indicator makes it easy to identify buying and selling opportunities in the market. So, if you think you've got what it takes to complete this challenge, then click on the link below. Good morning traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. I hope you're all well. Today is Wednesday the 5th of April, and as always guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, we're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news guys. All right, so let's start with yesterday. Before I do, keep my editor happy. First of all guys, if you haven't joined the Discord channel, come join it. Lots of cool things on there. We've got traders sharing ideas. We've got knowledge. We've got chit chat. We've also got VIP Discord now, guys. You have to pay for it, but you get access to me. You can ask me questions throughout the trading day, and I give you my trade ideas, and you get exclusive content. Lots of cool things. Secondly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the information about the mentorship program. And finally, guys, we have a educational challenge where we give you a bespoke indicator for you to learn and use, and you can earn money while you do the challenge. You do have to pay for the challenge, but there are some good rewards, guys. All right. So if you would like information for any of those things, they are all in the video description. Go check them out. Right. Trades. So from yesterday. So first of all, Aussie dollar against the US dollar, guys. And we were looking to buy this pair. So we were looking to buy this pair because price was in a downtrend. And then slowly it built up and then bang. We're eventually back to an uptrend. Okay, when this high here breaks, we then have higher highs. And you could also see price building up, guys. We were generating higher lows. All right, so if we're seeing this, yeah, this is generally, you know, things are going to move to an uptrend. And sure enough, as soon as we break these highs, we are in an uptrend. Also, yeah, there's more. Also, we had this very bullish candle, okay, breaking these highs. So the idea was for all of this upward momentum to take price to potentially this blue line or even this blue line, guys, all right? And looking at this wick from yesterday, I still think this trade is valid. All right, so let's take a look at the H1 to see if we could trade this pair. And the answer is no. Yeah, because I like to be with H1 structure, guys. And H1 structure, roughly at this level, started breaking down. Okay, so we was in a downward trend on the H1. And basically, guys, I wanted this trend to change. And there became a sort of miniature grey zone that formed through the middle here. Yeah, if you look on the M15 chart as well, let's do that. Let's look on the M15 chart. So yeah, there become this area here that become what was once support became very good resistance. Okay, and price is still flirting with this area now. If we go back to the H1, yeah, and for me, this miniature zone here still hasn't broke. Yeah, these candles close back inside this grey zone. Let's see what happens with this candle. But if this wick stays like this, we still haven't broken out of this grey zone properly. All right, so for this reason, guys, the fact that it never broke out of this miniature grey zone, I just didn't have a trade. So yeah, there was no trade on Aussie dollar, US dollar yesterday. But we did have a trade on US dollar, Japanese yen, and it was a wonderful trade. So US dollar, Japanese yen, This was also a trade idea, guys, and we were looking to short this pair. So on the day chart, guys, what were we seeing? So we were seeing, ever since we break these lows here, yeah, we were in a downtrend. We were in an uptrend, and then bang, downtrend. Okay, and then we get quite choppy price action. But for me, this last high never broke. Yeah, price come back up, tested this last high. Yeah, and it hasn't broken yet. And then at this last high, yeah, we got this candle form, this very bearish candle. And this formed at a grey zone and at a moving average 20. So this is like a double piece of resistance for me, and I like this. Okay, and the idea off the back of all of that information, we decided to short this pair. And it was a really good trade, guys. Yeah, and look at all the reasons I gathered. Yeah, you need all of these reasons to enter a trade. If you haven't got enough reasons to enter a trade, don't enter it. Simple. But yeah, we had lots of reasons to short this pair, and we did. If we drop down to the H1 now, how did we trade this pair? Well, we had two grey zones that we were looking at. We're looking at this grey zone where price had reacted historically, and we were looking at this grey zone because this was proving to be good support. And basically, guys, yeah, we never really got a candle that told us sellers are in control. So price come up into this grey zone, but this candle not bearish enough, this candle or this candle. And why are they not bearish enough? Well, look at these wicks. These wicks tell us there's buyers in here. Yeah, and then sure enough, buyers. We get this candle. Okay, this is better. Yeah, and then we eventually get this candle. And then this, by the time we get this candle, is a bit too late. So I'm going to show you how I traded it. But I was seeing lots of these candles, this wick, bearish candle, okay? But in this zone, let's circle this zone so you can see it. In this zone, yeah, I was looking for a breakdown in M15 structure. So let's drop down to the M15 now, go back to yesterday. Oh, sorry. I keep doing that with this pen. I just draw random lines like a crazy person. So let's really zoom into this, guys, all right? So once price, because of this big rogue red candle, well, let's just do it here. Okay, so let's remove this. And once we got up to this zone, we were clearly still with M15 structure in an uptrend. But it was this level through here, yeah, that when it broke, I said to myself, I will short this pair. And I put this trade on my VIP Discord, guys. So, yeah, if you're interested in joining the VIP Discord, first of all, join the Discord and then check it out. So it's this candle here that I actually entered on. The low of this candle, I entered. It broke the previous lows on the M15. We'd had an M15 structure break, and then bang. Yeah, we all know what happened with the US dollar yen after that, guys. It was super bearish. So this was a really nice trade. I entered here, put my stop above here, you know, easily got my risk to reward down to this grey zone, and then closed 80%. Okay, and then let 20% run, guys. And I'm still in this trade for 20%. So this was a really nice trade, guys. Let's go back to the H1. Yeah, you can see how that comes shooting down. So we entered roughly in here. Yeah, and then it comes shooting down, guys. So yeah, good trade. US dollar, Japanese yen. We were happy with that. The final trade from yesterday was this. It was the euro against the Aussie dollar. Where are you? There you are. And how I traded this, again, I talk about washing a trade. And I talk about this a lot in my VIP Discord. So what were we seeing, guys? So for me, price was clearly in an uptrend until it got to this area here. Okay, guys, and this was a very good weekly resistance zone. There are sellers in here. Okay. And once it got to this area, guys, if I zoom in again, I really like this kind of trade. So in here, yeah, there was lots of just indecision, yeah, because you've got weekly buyers, sorry, you've got daily buyers and weekly sellers. And price is just going, I don't know what to do with myself until we get this candle. And then basically in these boxes of indecision, you're getting lots of buyers and sellers just fighting. And then eventually sellers win because we see this candle. So off this candle, I was just looking to take this, you know, downward momentum from one of these grey zones, this grey zone, or even this grey zone, back down to one of these blue lines. As you can see, guys, we've got a very bullish candle instead. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what happens today, but I still traded this and still made money. Let me explain how. So if we go down to the H1, guys, all right, so we had this, okay, we had a large grey zone, yeah? Price action in here has been incredibly scruffy. Look at this price action, yeah? Yeah, incredibly scruffy in this grey box, okay? So this entire grey box was a, you know, an area where we could look for shorts, but more specifically, we had this box as well. And we had this box up here as well. So we had lots of areas we could short this from. It's pretty much all grey zone. So how did I trade this pair? Well, if we go to the H4, okay, now let's go back to the H1. So once I started seeing these candles here, okay, and with these candles here, I actually got an M15 structure break as well. Okay, so if you check these candles out, if you check the M15, we had a M15 structure break. So what I look for an entry, guys, is like a bearish H1 candle plus an M15 structure break. And we got that here, and I started shorting roughly from here. And I put my stop above here. Okay, guys? So, yeah, that was my first initial trade. Okay, and the idea was wrong, yeah, because price comes shooting up, yeah, but instead of a stop loss in here, I use a buy order. Okay, so price, remember I'm in a sell here, guys. So price took my sell and it took my buy. But once we come back up here, guys, we had another bearish H1 candle form in our grey zone. Yeah, so I was in a sell here, I'm in a buy here. Once I see this candle form, I then close this buy. Okay, and I sold again. I had a second sell. Okay, and then basically, guys, this morning I literally closed out the trade. So I took some profit on the buy, only a small bit of profit, took some profit on the buy trade. I then, from the sell trade, it come pretty much all the way back down to my initial sell. And then I made profit on this sell. And then I closed 100% of the trade. I made no profit on this original sell. Yeah. But I made all of this profit on this second sell. And also made profit on this buy. So this trade that was initially a losing trade became all profit. All right, guys, and it ended up being a really good trade. And we do this because sometimes we have a couple of setups. Yeah, we had a setup here and we had a setup here. All right, so yeah, like I say, guys, I talk about this on my VIP Discord, so check it out. But yeah, really good trade in the end. Right, guys, so those were all the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's potential trades. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, maybe you took one of the trades, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash the like button, guys. Yeah, come join us. Guys, before we start our trade ideas for today, Wednesday, the 5th of April, I must mention a few things. So first of all, the Discord channel, if you haven't joined it, come join it. We've also got the VIP Discord, guys, where I give you my trade ideas throughout the day. You also have access to me where you can ask me questions one-on-one. And we give you exclusive content, guys. So come join VIP Discord. Secondly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then send us an email and we'll drop you the details of the mentorship program. And lastly, guys, if you would like to take part in an educational challenge where we give you a bespoke indicator to use and learn, then again, check it out, guys. You do have to pay for this challenge, but there are some good rewards. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Go check them out. Right, trade ideas for Wednesday, the 5th of April. So, first and foremost, I am seeing US dollar weakness. Okay, this is Euro US dollar. Yeah, yesterday's candle broke these highs, and I still think we have room to move into back up to these highs here. Even this 1,100 level, 1,000 level. So this could potentially be a trade idea, guys. It's not my favorite US dollar pair, so bear with me. But yeah, Euro US dollar, we could trade this up to here. Okay, it's the same with, let's look at a few more US dollar pairs. Pound US dollar. I was discussing this with one of my Discord members, guys. So yeah, this looks like a breakout. Yeah, we've got a bullish candle. If we see momentum, guys, with a breakout, we need momentum. All right. But yeah, we could also trade this pair potentially back up to this blue line here. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see that blue line. Yeah. So this is, you know, I would probably actually move it down to this psychological level of 2,600. Yeah, so yeah, we could trade pound US dollar up to this 2,600 level, perhaps a retrace, then come back up. Also, Aussie dollar US dollar. Yeah, we were trading this from yesterday. This is still a valid trade idea. Yeah, and again, yeah, we got a break of structure. Bang. Yeah, when we got this bullish green candle, break of structure. And if I zoom in, we've still got room to move into for our targets. So all of those US dollar pairs, yeah, are showing me US dollar weakness. But my trade idea for today is this. It is US dollar Japanese yen. This is the one I like the most because this still has room to move into, a bit more room. Okay, so yeah, and I also like the weekly chart. If we look on the weekly chart here, yeah, we can see on the weekly chart, we are clearly in a downtrend. Okay, and I think we can still take this momentum back down to these lows potentially. Yeah, because we've broken this area here, yeah, with lower lows. So that combined with the day chart, yeah, for me, again, guys, we're clearly in a downtrend still. Yeah, these last highs here never broke. Okay, so these highs are still intact, still in a downward structure. And then look at these bearish candles, guys. Yeah, super duper bearish. Yeah, breaking the lows of each other. And the idea is just to take price back down to this 131 psychological level. All right, guys. But yeah, you could trade, you know, a lot of the major US dollar majors today, but I just prefer this one, US dollar Japanese yen short. If we go down to the H1 now, what are we looking for price to do? So, yeah, price could do this, guys. So price could retrace back up into this grey zone. Let me move this box a little bit to the right. Okay, so, yeah, price could retrace back up into this area here. Even, you know, this area here. This is one big grey area of resistance, guys. One big grey zone. But once we come up into here, we want to see a bearish reaction. Once we get that, we can then take price back down to these lows, close 80%. That's how I roll. I like to close 80% and then leave 20% to run, guys. All right. So, yeah, That's the first idea. Yeah, I mean, price could react here, guys. There's a little bit of mini support, mini resistance through here. Yeah, or the moving average 20, you know, perhaps it could react here and then come down. But yeah, basically we're looking for the first, you know, H1 candle that tells us sellers are in control. But yeah, looking to short US dollar, Japanese yen, guys. The next trade ideas, I'm also seeing a bit of Swiss franc strength. Okay, so if we went to pound Swiss franc, yeah, we go to the day chart. Yeah, we can see that, you know, these highs and these highs, there's lots of pushing off of these highs. Okay, with this candle from yesterday, guys. So these highs have held. So I think we could potentially take this trade back down to this blue line and this level here. Okay, so pound Swiss franc could be a trade idea as well. But again, I prefer this euro against the Swiss franc because the candle is far more bearish. And also, guys, let's take a quick look at the weekly chart. Remember, guys, I like to do a top-down approach, and I always say to you guys that you must do the same. Get pieces of information from every time frame. Yeah, weekly, daily, H4, H1, they're all going to give you a bit more information. So if we look at this weekly chart, for me, we are in a downtrend, yeah? We have lower lows. And look at the wicks on this candle here. Yeah, look at this selling pressure in here, just because of those wicks. So even the weekly chart supports a short idea. If we go to the day chart, yeah, we just, again, these highs are holding. We had this bearish candle that we were shorting from, but yesterday we've also had this bearish candle as well. So the idea is just to follow this bearish momentum back down to these lows here. Okay. So yeah, that's the idea, guys, to short euro Swiss franc. If we look at the H1, so yeah, we've got this grey zone running through here. So price has reacted here, 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 here. And if you keep going left, it's reacted in the past. So this grey zone, yeah, is a potential grey zone to start looking for shorts. What I want to see, guys, is a bearish H1 or even a H4 candle, a candle that tells me sellers are in control, and combine this with an M15 structure break. If I get that, I can sell this back down to these daily lows here. Yeah, and then close 80% and then leave 20% to run to those daily lows. Price could react up here. It could come back all the way back up to here and react at these highs over here. But I don't expect it to. But if it does, then great. Yeah, we can still look for a bearish reaction and take price lower. All right, guys. So yeah, a bit of US dollar weakness, a bit of Swiss franc strength, but my trade ideas are euro Swiss franc short and US dollar yen short. Okay, guys, that's the trade ideas finished. If you've enjoyed my trade ideas, come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. I give you my trade ideas every single day. Yeah, what's not to like? Yeah, come join us. Also, if you haven't, guys, join the Discord channel. Lots of cool things. Right, let's look at the news now, guys. So news for Wednesday, the 5th of April. So China is still on holiday. Happy holidays, China. And then after that, guys, you can see we've had some big news overnight. So the interest rate decision out of New Zealand, and that was better than expected. And on the charts, guys, we're seeing some real, some New Zealand dollar strength, obviously, yeah, better than expected interest rate decision. So that's been and gone, guys, but you'll see the New Zealand dollar flying. The next piece of news we're interested in, guys, is this. At 9:30 London GMT, we got two pieces of PMI data coming out of the UK. So this could move any pound pair. After that, guys, we've got ADP non-farm employment at 1:15 London GMT. So this is going to move any US dollar pair. After that, guys, we've still got a bit more news. At 3 o'clock, we've got non-manufacturing PMI, another 3-star rating that can affect the US dollar. And at 3:30 London GMT, we've got crude oil inventory. So this could affect the US dollar and the Canadian dollar, guys. You've seen that correlation between oil and the Canadian dollar firsthand. So, guys, that's the news finished. That's the vid finished. If you've enjoyed it, come join us. Like, share, join this call. Yeah, all of these things, guys. All right. I hope you have a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.